Hello and welcome to the TMZ Podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton.
I'm Charlie Naff.
And today, another celebrity might be leaving the US.
Yes, Jimmy Kimmel is hinting he might be moving to Italy amid his Trump feud.
Lindsay Lohan says that she has moved out of LA and out of America, in fact, and is blaming one particular group.
The paparazzi.
Oh, no. Say it ain't so. Machine Gun Kelly, he was confronted with speculation that he's dating Sydney Sweeney.
And his response was very telling.
It was. And finally, we're going to talk about Jordan Hudson, Bill Belichick's girlfriend.
Yep.
She's at it again with his ex.
Back in Nantucket.
We'll remind you.
We are live. We are live every day, Monday through Friday, around 9:30 a.m. in the morning Pacific time. If you guys are live on our YouTube right now, number one, thank you for joining us. Happy Monday. Number two, don't forget to drop in those comments because we do get to the comments at the end of the show and we have some fun polls, right, Tony? Some fun polls for you guys today. All right, want to hear your thoughts.
Okay, to begin with, Jimmy Kimmel, he's hinting that he might move to Italy. This is amidst his feud with Trump.
I feel like we see this so many times where like a celebrity gets like their feathers ruffled and they just like abandon ship. We saw this with Ellen DeGeneres and
Rosie
O'Donnell. Now Jimmy Kimmel said that he's now an Italian citizen. He appeared on Sarah Silverman's podcast and he kind of sparked speculation that he's leaving the U.S. because of the Donald Trump stuff. Obviously, that's been going on. And in the conversation, he said, it's as bad as you thought it was going to be. It's so much worse. It's just unbelievable. Sarah Silverman agreed. It's way worse than expected. And he had said that he got his Italian citizenship as a backup if he were to leave America. Basically said that he got the citizenship through his mom's mom, who's Italian.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, we might be seeing him going to Cinque Terre or Rome or something.
I've been there.
Soon.
Have you been there?
Yes. So
I bet
beautiful.
you've got great photos from there. Instagram.
Of course.
Man, if Jimmy Kimmel left America, and I don't think he will because I don't think he's that type of person. If he left, he'd be a coward because that's how I view like Ellen and Rosie. It's like, so you really hate Trump and what Trump is doing to America. And the way you answer that is by jumping ship and leaving the rest of the people to deal with it. If Trump is as big a threat to democracy and the country as you think he is, then why would you leave the rest of us to deal with it and leave America to go down the toilet while you jump ship over there somewhere in Europe? No, stay and fight. If you think
and that's the American way. The American way is to fight for what you believe in.
Right.
Whether you're on one side, whether on the other side, you fight for what you believe in. That's like the American way. And also I think it's so easy to be like, oh, I'm just going to leave then, versus like being here, like embracing your heritage.
Right.
And I think people forget like it's a privilege to be in America. There's a lot of countries out there where I can't imagine growing up in certain countries and not being able to speak ill about, whoever the main politician is in charge.
Well, you can't really
can go in
anymore,
jail.
Though. Well, that's where America is kind of headed with different, like Colbert's gone. He was a big resistor to Trump. But now that if Kimmel leaves too, it's like, then who's left? If one celebrity leaves, the next celebrity leaves, that person leaves, then then everyone who could fight has left, and then the other guy will win.
But at the same time, like I also think like, okay, if someone's gonna leave, bye.
Yeah.
That's also my take is like, okay, see ya. Like we're not gonna miss ya. Don't let the door bump you on the way out. I think people forget too, like, he lives in SoCal. SoCal weather here, we totally take for granted. I can't imagine. Even like Italy is beautiful without a doubt, but it gets hot.
Really,
it gets humid. It's not as like picturesque as you think all year round, like SoCal is.
Cinque Terre, you have a few pasta bowls, you come back.
It's a small city, might get lonely. Like Ellen's been in the Cotswolds, very beautiful in England, but rainy a lot.
Now that Ellen is there, stay there.
Yeah.
We don't want you back anymore.
Right.
Like, I don't know who wants her back because the people on the right obviously don't like her, and the people on the left feel like she has left that team
Right.
because she got too hard for her. Not welcome back.
Yep. I agree.
Okay, on to our next
What do
story.
you guys think? How do you feel about celebrities leaving because they don't like who's in charge
It
politically?
makes me angry that they would do that.
Yeah.
And also, you've got the money to do it. Just because you've got the money to do it, you have reaped so much out of this country.
Yeah.
And now you're leaving when things get a little tough. Go away. Stay
See ya.
away. Lindsay Lohan, she is saying that the paparazzi drove her out of Hollywood.
Yeah, this is crazy. So she was on a podcast. She was talking about how she now lives in Dubai with her husband, Bader Shamus, and their son, Luai. Basically, she said that, I thought this was interesting. She said that when you're in Dubai, it is against the law to just take a picture of somebody at dinner.
Is that right?
You have to ask for that person's permission to take their photo. Obviously, it's not the case here in the U.S.
I'd be out of a job.
Yeah. And we do remember back in the day, paparazzi was always following Lindsay Lohan. There's some iconic clips of her in the past, like, you know, saying that Paris hit her outside of a nightclub. But she said that that really turned her off to living in Hollywood. And she has PTSD to the extreme from all the paparazzi harassment in her teens and her 20s. And she explained, this was actually an interview with the Times, that she doesn't want her family to go through what she did and that there were terrifying moments because of all of that ruckus.
Good on her. Good on her. I think that's a brave decision to leave the town where you can earn the most money. Like,
Yeah.
she's still a massive star, even though she hasn't been in that
Well,
much lately.
she did make like a huge comeback recently, right? Because of Freaky Friday.
True,
We've seen
Freakier
her-
Friday now.
Freakier Friday has definitely been like a big comeback for her. She did like a couple like movies on Netflix. There's like the Christmas movie, and then there was that Irish Wish one.
Mm.
So she's like making a comeback in Hollywood. I'm curious if she'll kind of be, I guess she is now, like split her time between Dubai, between the Middle East and
It'd be a
the
good way to
US.
do it. If you find LA sort of overwhelming because of the attention and the
Yeah.
spotlight on you, then go somewhere where, yeah, that's awesome. I prefer sort of a celebrity talking about it this way and dealing with it this way than like the aggression from, say,
Complaining.
Justin Bieber, the aggression
Yeah.
from Justin. Like, there are different things that you can do. And if you don't like the paparazzi attention and you're a big celebrity, then maybe Hollywood isn't the town for you to live in. That's just,
Right.
it's just a fact of life that paparazzi will always be here.
Yeah, and now we have like social medias like Demois, where it's like anybody that sees you at a restaurant will like send in,
Totally.
oh my gosh, I just saw Margot Robbie at X restaurant,
Mm.
So now everyone's got an eye on you. I don't know that they necessarily are like that in the Middle East.
Well, it sounds like they can't be.
Yeah, right.
That's awesome.
No pictures at least.
Machine Gun Kelly, is he or is he not dating Sydney Sweeney?
Yeah, I don't even think this was a thing, but MGK was on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, and they have this thing where like viewers call in and ask questions, and here's a little bit of what went down. Oh,
Oh, we're going to play it again?
we're going to play it right now.
Okay.
MGK Kyle P wants to know if there's any truth to the MGK Kyle P wants to know if there's any truth to the rumor you and Sydney Sweeney were more than just friends.
Kyle P,
Kyle
shut
P.
up, dude.
Wow, his reaction is kind of interesting. So if you guys remember, shortly after MGK and his baby mama, Megan Fox, broke up, he was spotted, I think, in Vegas with like Patrick Schwarzenegger.
Right.
Sydney Sweeney was there. They were like chatting. People thought they like looked kind of like they were dating, I guess. That's where this is coming from. He doesn't say no.
He doesn't say no. He says, shut up, dude. What do we read? I guess you can read anything into that you
Yeah,
want.
I mean, I feel like the way he said it was like, shut up, dude, that's my little sister.
That's how I feel.
That was kind of the vibe that I got.
They
that
actually look like they could be siblings too.
they
in a
do.
funny
Yeah,
sort of
they
way.
do. They do. But a lot of people are reading into this like, well, he didn't say no. He's not
Right.
saying it didn't happen.
Well, I'm sure he'd be happy with some sort of like
Rumor.
rumor.
But he's back with Megan, it appears. They were like going on vacation together with
But
their
he's got
kid.
plausible deniability with her. You know, he can go to the lads and say, I said, shut up, dude, now everyone's talking. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think that answer kind of works. I don't know. I don't think they're together.
I don't think they're together either.
Finally, Jordan Hudson and Bill Belichick. Jordan and Bill's ex, Linda Holiday, they crossed paths at one of these fancy Nantucket parties.
Yeah, this is kind of funny because do you remember we broke that story that there was like some kind of incident between Bill Belichick's ex, Linda, and Jordan? They were both at the same party in Nantucket, and they got like really sassy with each other. Well, it was more Linda.
It's like
wanted her gone.
Beauty queen wars.
Yeah, because Jordan was there with like another beauty queen. Linda, former beauty queen, told the girl like, "Hey, I'm gonna get your title stripped." Like there was a lot of like words were exchanged.
Yeah, drama in the cheer sort of community.
Well, now they're back at another Nantucket event.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like anything went down.
No. So they cross paths, but they're at that same fancy event. Do you think they spoke? Because they are sort of arch nemesis.
I would keep my distance. I would just not say anything if I were either one of them. But they posted, I think it was the Nantucket, or maybe it was the event.
Yeah, the event posted.
Pictures.
Who did they post first in the carousel of photos? Jordan or Linda?
Jordan.
Okay.
Linda was like third.
Oh, ouch, Linda.
Yeah.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, let's read out some of your comments.
Okay, for the Jimmy Kimmel story, we had a poll. Is Jimmy Kimmel bluffing or will he move? 49% of you guys said he's bluffing. But 50%, well, that doesn't add up, said that he'll move.
He won't move. He won't move.
I don't think he's going to move. Art Deco Rose said, that is wrong to leave and not stay and fight. Yes.
Right.
Ashley said, I don't blame him, but not the best decision.
I would blame him because you know who Trump's policies are worse for? Like poor people who are struggling.
Yeah.
And so if a rich person leaves because I can't, then what happens to the rest of the people?
Yeah, it seems very cowardly. For the Lindsay Lohan story, Giovanna said, I like that law. Paparazzi on celebrities is one thing, but when regular people have a camera in your face, I don't think it's fair. We're sorry, the tree is blocking some of the
We're not
screen.
asking to be famous.
Okay, we're not asking to be famous. Yeah.
These days, I mean, everyone's
a paparazzi.
Everyone's a paparazzi, but also everyone's like a subject. You're allowed to film anything. Like,
For sure.
Aren't you allowed to film anything in public just about?
Yeah, in the U.S.
Crazy.
Yeah. For the MGK Sydney Sweeney story, Antonio said Meghan owns him. They've had some issues.
And I think she's had trouble owning him because he's
a wild card.
Yeah.
We asked you guys in a poll, are MGK and Sydney Sweeney dating? 69% said no. Yeah, I'm not buying it either.
I'm not buying it. I don't think so. And I wouldn't want that couple either.
Yeah, it's not the couple that we're looking for.
It's not. It's not.
I agree.
Who do you want to see Sydney Sweeney with then?
Like Tom Brady. That would be exciting.
That would be exciting.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, actually. I could see that happening.
What about you?
Yeah, I think it's got to be older man vibes. Is there anyone?
Orlando Bloom?
Orlando Bloom. Hey, that's not a bad idea.
They were both at the Bezos wedding together.
That's a great idea, actually.
I know. We should be matchmakers.
Did you just come up with that?
I did.
I could see that happening because Katie's off, sowing her seed or whatever.
Yeah, with Justin Trudeau.
Yes, Sydney and Orlando. I love that. Yes, go on.
Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, I was my 1-year-old's birthday party yesterday.
Oh yeah, Billy. How was that?
We had a silly
Thanks
Billy
for the
first.
invite.
We didn't want anyone to come.
What do you mean? You had a birthday party?
Yeah, it was just like at the park at 10 a.m.
Yeah. Okay. So when I was going for my usual walk in the morning.
Oh.
Over in that direction.
We tried to keep the list very minimal.
Wow. Was anybody from work invited?
Jake and his kids were invited.
And where do they live?
A long way away.
Okay. I'm next door.
Okay.
Wow.
Sorry.
Hint taken.
Sorry. What'd you do?
Nothing.
Went for a walk around the lagoon, didn't see me?
Went for some walks. I went scouting for a photo shoot that I'm doing on Friday. We went location scouting on Saturday in the marina.
Oh, very nice.
Look at me getting my pics.
Your modeling career is just really blowing up lately.
38.
Really?
Wow.
I love that geriatric modeling.
Rude. At least it's not plus size.
Oh, wow. Fair enough. All right. Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, Charlie.
And we'll see you tomorrow. Oh, fuck.
We'll see you here tomorrow. Bye.
Ring the bell.
This
is TMZ's Inside the Ring, the podcast that hits harder than a steel
Let
chair.
me shoot it to you real quick.
Every week, we break down the biggest moments in wrestling. SummerSlam is my favorite moment of the year. From jaw-dropping matches and wild returns to the heat that follows superstars long after the bell.
Roman Reigns, we have CM Punk, and we have LA Knight.
CM Punk is the most overrated WWE superstar.
And we're not just talking about it. We're sitting down with the legends, champions, and rising stars who've lived every second of it. New episodes every week. Follow now, because the bell is about to ring.